Hey guys! All right, I'm back. I just want to say that after a lot of preparation H and a lot of just some different creams and powders that I created, my ass doesn't hurt as bad after last week when Kyle killed me. But yeah, so let's hop right into week 8. I played Breck, which I don't know if anyone remembers. I know Breck does because it was his shining moment of the season. In week 1, Breck actually beat me. I didn't have a kicker as well as Peyton Manning played horrible, which is no excuse, but that was my first loss, and I was 0-1. But I happened to get a win this week, scoring 173. Gosh, I mean, my trades haven't worked out completely because Foster's out, as you know, and Andrew Luck's kind of hit or miss. But, picking up Demaryius Thomas was huge. My running backs have been doing so-so. AP really hadn't found his groove. He just can't find the end zone. And Freeman, I mean, he is human, so he's not always going to score 45. But I'm hoping that this week he can get back at least in the 30s. But Odell Beckham, 3 touchdowns, 39 points. Demaryius Thomas, no touchdowns. He still scored 24. And A.J. Green, 28. It was really good. Travis Kelce actually had a decent game, scoring 16, which I had Watson on the bench, who's really come on strong. And he, as Kelsey's on a bye this week, I'm going to use Watson. He scored 29, so I'm hoping just half of that this next week. But anyway, Breck, Alshon Jeffrey had me scared there for a little bit, but your running back play with Ivory and Hill just wasn't good enough. But you have Shady coming back this next week, as well as Dez. He'll be back in good form. But yeah, 173 to 127 was the final. 6-2. I like it. Looking at the next matchup, poor Darren, he's 1-7 now. 1-7! Gosh! Oh man, looking at your team is really sad. Just your highest point was Jimmy Graham at 14. Now, granted, Aaron Rodgers isn't always going to score 6, but holy shit, dude. I mean, Moats, who, had a disappointing week because Le'Veon Bell's out, which, I'm sorry, man. You've had a rough go at it, but you're still in playoff contention, and I think that you're going to make it. You just got to somehow make a trade. You really need a running back now. I forgot about Keenan Allen, too. That sucks. But you just need to make a trade, and I think that you could easily get back into it. If you want to send, Hopkins my way for a running back, I'm not gonna be mad at you. So you just think about it. But 128 to 74, Moats with the victory over DK. Then I hate my life at the Conquistadors. Now, I'm so tired of Kyle winning, but he is a champion, as you can see. So I can't be too upset because champions do win. And he just devoured Brock. 151 to 95. Kyle, his team didn't play outstanding. Tom Brady has just been nuts this year. But gosh, Bab, T.Y. Hilton, Jason Witten, Emmanuel Sanders all getting under 5 points. That's tough. You had Breeze on the bench, which is 58, which I know that Carson Palmer played well with 36. But gosh, 58. That could have changed the game. But yeah, Kyle with the victory. He's 6-2 as well. Things are getting interesting. And the final matchup, the Curse of Mary versus Show Me Them TDs. TP back on the win. I like it, baby. I like it. So 133 to 104. TP won this one. Phillip Rivers, he's been very consistent for TP. Todd Gurley stepping up, as well as Edelman. Edelman's just been killing it this year. But yeah, Connor, man, I'm not real sure. Stephon Diggs is pretty good, but you got to get it together, buddy. So TP moves 4-4. Connor's at 3-5. Connor, you have me this next week, so it's going to be tough. Because my team's pretty good. But anyway, 133 to 104, the final. Let's take a look at this week. I'm sure since it's only Tuesday, that not everybody has their lineup set, so it's not really going to be that formal of a preview, but we'll do with what we got. So I play Connor this week, 6-2 versus 3-5. This is a big game for me. I'm not going to take any opponent lightly. Champions don't do that. And if I win this, I'll go to 7-2, and I'll be in a really good spot at taking my division. And Connor will then go to 3-6, which kind of puts him out of the running. Which I really want that to happen, just because I want Breck and TP to come down to the wire. That's what I really want. But we'll get back to their matchup later. But yeah, as of right now, I'm projected 136 to 101, and I think, Calvin Johnson's really the only buy right now that Connor has that he hadn't updated. But he's got DeMarco Murray in at flex. This was Decker. So, I mean, you never know. I'm going to give myself the victory on this one. Connor, I just don't think these guys can do it for you. I'm expecting a huge week out of AP and Freeman. They owe me. They owe me big. But, yeah, on to the next matchup. Moats versus Kyle. This is going to be an interesting matchup. As of right now, Kyle's projected 127 to Moats' 120, which really isn't that bad. I mean, Moats, we know that Keenan Allen and Le'Veon Bell were big hits to you. Hopkins is on a bye, which doesn't help you. But you still have a shot. If Matthews can play well for Miami, I could see you winning this matchup. Oh man, this is going to be a good game. It's huge for y'all's division as well. Moats just needs victories because he needs to just get to the playoffs, and then you never know what can happen from there. And Kyle, you've been running the ship, so dude, just do what you do. We'll see. I'm gonna pick Kyle to win. I hate to do that because I hate when Kyle wins, but I'm gonna pick Kyle to win, but just by a mere 6 points. I think Tom Brady's gonna get back to reality this week. I don't think he's gonna score 30. He could, though. They're playing Washington. But, yeah, I'm going to give Kyle the nod. But, Moats, I'm pulling for you, baby. Injury reserve. Nice name. On to the next matchup, which is the game of the week. Oh, actually, sorry. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the game of the week. Show me them TDs versus, I don't even know Breck's name. Sexual Harassment Panda, something like that. I don't know. I killed the Pandas this past week, so I don't know what he's doing. But 4-4 versus 4-4. If you ain't amped up about that, then I don't know who you are. Oh, anyway, let's look at this. Gosh, man, they haven't adjusted the lineup, which I understand it is only Tuesday, but TP's got Lynch on a bye, as well as Seattle's D, as well as Seattle's kicker. Breck needs to fill in his kicker spot, and that's really it, because Tucker's on a bye. But TP, you're going to have to replace Lynch, which you do have Doug Martin or Lamar Miller, so I think you're going to be fine. As of right now, it's 124 to 99 in favor of Breck, but I can't really tell without them putting the other guys in their lineup. But I'm really excited about this matchup. I have no favorite, because I don't want either of them to win, but one of them has to. I'm feeling TP. I know everybody wants him to lose, and sometimes the underdog. I don't know. Smidge, just a little smidge. But I think TP may pull this one out, which would put him at 5-4 and send Breck to 4-5, which makes the final 3 weeks of the season very interesting. On to the next matchup. We've got Brock versus Darren. Which, man, I mean, Bab's got a lot of buys, which is unfortunate for him. Forsett as well as West. Steve Smith, dude, I was really sorry to see him leave. Everybody loves the little Steve Smith action. I hope he's not done his career, but you never know. You really need Lacey to pick it up. Y'all both have buys in there, so it's tough to tell, but right now it's projected 103 Bab to 100 Darren. And DK, this is the week, baby. I'm feeling it for you. Just look your team in the eye. Tell them to fucking get it in gear and get a victory. DK, I know nobody else in this league believes in you, but I do. I do. Anyway, I'm probably going to go with Bab, but DK, I want you to get it. I really do. I want you to get it. Let's looking at this week. So we'll take a quick look, because I'm already at 10 minutes. Sorry, guys, at the standings. As of right now, in the North Division, the Yankees, Kyle at 6-2, Moats at 5-3, Bab at 3-5, and DK at 1-7. Bab, you're pretty much in a must-win from this point on, and I I still think that you could make the playoffs because Moats does have a lot of injuries. Kyle, you're pretty safe. But that's going to become an interesting thing between Moats just because of the injuries between Moats and Bab. And Darren, I hope that you can just be a spoiler. I hope you end up spoiling it for somebody. In the South, down here in Texas, I am in 6-2. I am at 6-2 with Breck and TP at 4-4. TP is actually in second right now due to points, and Connor's down at 3-5. Connor, I do think this is a must-win for you, which you could knock me off easily. My guys could not perform, and it probably won't happen, but it could. And man, gosh, I'm pretty excited for Show Me Them TDs versus Harassment Panda. Gosh, that's such a stupid name, Breck, but I like it. But yeah, things are shaping up. Just so everyone's clear, I am the overall champion right now because I've scored 1137 to Kyle's 1110. Just to clear that up. But hey, we're both on here, baby, so I like it. Anyway, sorry that I rambled on a lot and it's been 11 minutes and 30 seconds. But gentlemen, I love you. I'm proud of you. And DK, go get you that victory. Signing off.